That's a very interesting discussion to have, equally as to what my other discussants have put across. I've just been wondering how rich this discussion can be. The youth, let me first speak on the aspect of the youth. The youth are on a very interesting lot. I think at some point, we never anticipated to have such a robust youth who feel neglected. Once they feel neglected, they pull off. They just concentrate on things which I think appeal to their minds. So when you're telling them that you want to vote, and the same people who have been in office are the same people who are contributing to their employment, money being stolen left, right, and center in chunks, and nothing happens, then they're like, why do it? For what reason? Why should we even go vote for such people to go and steal? No, that is also one aspect. The other aspect is that these people, their agenda is not actually appealing to the youth, because they're not talking anything close to what it is that the youth are associating themselves with.
You know what I find interesting?
Yes.
Is every time you hear, and I say this with tremendous respect to the leadership or politicians, it's a bit confusing the way Millie said, there's always, we are building for the youth. We are building for the youth. We are building for the youth. So what's the matrix that then guides that process of building for the youth? Building for the youth. Because you always hear that. You know, you are the leaders of tomorrow. And
this is where Tom was telling you we have dropped the ball. It's like, I don't know whether you have a son, you tell him, my son, you know, I want to go build your house in the village. The gentleman has grown in Nairobi, but you're telling me you're building your house in the village. He will be looking at you like, okay, he might not say no because you are the father. It's like, go ahead, do your thing, but I'm not going to stay in that house. At the back of the mind, he'll be telling you, I'm not there. So that is the kind of disconnect that I think we're having between the politicians and the policymakers.